My nerdy side and geeky side tends to gravitate more towards the technology aspect of things. Like, I like to get into the newest tech available. Ever since I was young, people gravitate towards me for tech reviews or tech advices.
I think technology is one of those things where since I grew up with it and I've had it in my hands to play with ever since I was a kid, it's kind of cool that it's evolved so much. I honestly love technology. Most recently, the PlayStation conference that just happened for the announcement of the new 4. I listened to that whole 2.5-hour conference. It's about the little things they want to accomplish.
I'm interested in technology because I see technology as sets of tools. They're things that we can use to make our lives easier or faster. I see all technology as the purpose is to help other people to communicate better, make better decisions, and enjoy their lives more.
At 12 years old, I think I built my first computer. It was a Compaq PowerPC. And from there, I took that one and tore it apart and built another computer, and then tore that one down and then built an entirely new one from that. The fact that I have the ability to do those things very quickly and rapidly and be able to give answers to any question, regardless of what it is about technology, that's where I like to be, where I'm right at the forefront of it.
Smartphone is an essential part of their world. It is everything in their world. It is, again, it's a source of entertainment, education, information, connection. It's more important than their wallet. It's the thing they bring when they leave the house and they check in their pockets. It's the phone they bring. They might forget everything else, but the phone is essential.
When I think about smartphones, I think about how amazing it is that the computers that took up entire warehouses 40 years ago don't even come close to the power that this tiny little piece of silicon does in my hand.
So this generation has been inundated with advertising for a long time. They have so many messages coming to them from every different angle, and they've really learned how to filter it out. They don't want to wade through the bullshit. They want to get the information right there, right then. If they want to get more information, they'll go online to find out more. So the only way to communicate with this generation is to be authentic.
When advertising is too much trying to pander to the audience, too much, see, we can solve all of your problems. Look at all the amazing things that we can do. I'm like, dude, I already know what I'm looking to buy. I'm looking for something that's going to fit a set of characteristics. Telling me it can do everything insults my intelligence because I know I can't fry eggs on my phone.
I see those ads and they're really obnoxious. She's on a motorcycle all in a pink leather suit. You're like, all right, I get what you're trying to do, the whole pseudo-Tron thing. You know, this is the future, we are the future. I'm like, okay, I get you're trying to be the future, but step off and talk to real people first.
I'm not looking for two girls on either side of it to say how sexy the thing is. Like, it's going to be sexy to me if it works, not because I'm going to somehow become popular because I bought a phone.
Like when droids came out and it was, droid and this, it was so out of this world that it didn't really make sense as to how it applies to me.
I like advertising when it makes a point simply, instead of having to tell, a 4-part story in 15 seconds. I think that the more straightforward people are about it, the more effectively it comes across. And for me as a viewer, I think that's really where I'll go buy that.
I'm never going to buy a piece of technology without having done my homework first. That's why I'm going to go on Amazon and do a review on my phone. And it's like, what have people said about this? What are other people saying about this?
User comments are very, very important to me because then you're just getting more opinions. The more opinions that you have, the more valuable a decision you're going to be able to make.
I do watch some unboxing videos because I enjoy the entire experience. And those little steps that's captured in the unboxing video tells me a whole lot more than just a spec sheet.
Then from there, I'm gonna start looking at reviews. CNET, Gizmodo, Google search.
Like, for example, before I got the iPhone 5, one of the things was the drop test, and that was very important.
When I'm looking for a phone, I definitely will look for a teardown. A teardown is great. I think a brand would be very valuable for them to sort of take the mindset that an individual is going to go out and Google it. It's really hard for me to believe that most people are just going to be sold on the fact that you have a pretty ad. I very much appreciate it when a brand gives me the opportunity to have my voice heard by making it easier for me to be able to create and then show what it is that I have to say instead of telling me what they think I have to say.
This generation wants a relationship with their brands. So they want their brands to be a good friend. And that means that they're communicating in a two-way street. So you ask them a question and they respond. That makes them feel like they're they're actually connected, and they're getting something out of that relationship.